Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Thank you for joining me here today. I'm so happy to have you. So today's video is about letting go of limiting beliefs. Just to say goodbye to those beliefs we have that do us no good and bring in a new belief system that allows us to grow into our best selves. So what is a limiting belief? My definition is a belief or an idea we have about ourselves that inhibits us from growing to our full potential. And a lot of these beliefs we have about ourselves, the limiting ones, and even the positive ones, we may have had with us throughout our entire lives. And at least we've had them for so long, we've come to see them as the truth. But don't let them fool you, because they're not the truth. They're not the reality. We are more than our thoughts. So these ideas that we have, these limiting beliefs may have sprouted from our environment or a certain experience or beliefs that others had of us that we have taken on as our own. And overcoming these beliefs can seem challenging because, as I said, we have carried them for so long. But letting go of these beliefs and bringing in more positive ones is possible. So I'm going to give you an example from my own life, just to give you an example. So when I was younger, for most of my, as long as I can remember to about high school, I honestly thought that I was stupid. I did not think I was smart. And the reason for this limiting belief is because growing up, I had a really hard time learning. It took me forever to learn how to read. I had so much trouble learning my multiplications. School was a really big struggle for me. I always had to have reading teachers and tutors, and my teachers would meet with me after class to try helping me learn how to read. And then once I got to middle school, I could never take electives because I always had to have the schools that I went to had a math lab and English lab, which were an additional math and English class that you have, as well as just a normal English and math class. And so I just always felt I always needed extra help. I always felt like I just was never smart enough, and that no matter how hard I tried, I would never be able to absorb the information that was being put in front of me. And because I believed this about myself, I felt stupid. And because I felt stupid, my actions reflected my feelings. And so I never really wanted to put effort into my studies. I never wanted to work hard in school or raise my hand because I thought it's useless. I'm stupid. There's nothing I can do. And then my reality was just that. I would get tests back and they would reflect to me the idea that I was stupid because I would get D's and F's on them, and then I would barely pass classes, and it was just everything was just helping to reinforce this belief that I had about myself that I was stupid. And then I went to college, and this belief, I slowly started to peel back the layers and realized this belief wasn't true. And that was because just the way school set up in college, at least the classes I took, it was just, there was a lot more engagement with each other, a lot more healing of other people's ideas and beliefs, and we were able to pick each other's brains apart. And I realized that I actually had a lot of beautiful ideas and things to say and share with the world that I never allowed myself to do before because this limiting belief that I had. And once I got rid of this limiting belief, I would release this potential that I never even knew was inside of me. And that's what limiting beliefs do. They push down this potential that we have. So once we get rid of this limiting belief, we unleash this part of ourselves that maybe we never even knew existed. For example, maybe you have a limiting belief that you're not social. And so you believe you're not social, so you feel unsocial, therefore you never put yourself in social situations, and therefore your reality is, I'm not social. But if you told yourself maybe you were social and you were able to connect with others, then maybe you'd be more likely to go to that party or attend that barbecue or hit up those friends or talk to that stranger and hang out with them. And then maybe by doing so, you would unleash this social side of you that you didn't even know existed. You're like, wow, I don't even recognize that side of me. And I was never able to release it because there was this limiting belief that told me I wasn't that. So what can we do about these limiting beliefs? Well, this is what I did. And so maybe it will help you identify your limiting beliefs and get rid of them for good. Because there's no room for limiting beliefs in our brains. We only want positive, loving things that help us grow into our full potential. So the first thing that I did was become aware. If you don't know what you're looking for, then you don't know what to get rid of, right? Becoming aware of the limiting beliefs that we have and how they make us feel, how they affect our actions, and therefore how they're altering our reality. I like to think of limiting beliefs as, this is what I envision in my mind. Do you know that scene from Karate Kid where they have the chopsticks and they're trying to catch the fly? Well, imagine your limiting belief as a fly, and we're the ninjas with the chopsticks. And every time a fly passes, we have to catch the fly with the chopsticks and discard of it and say, we don't need you here, you're not helping me. And reintroduce a new loving belief about ourselves. Like, I am smart, I am social, I am a morning person, I am kind, I am loving, people love to talk to me. Write in the positive and catch all the little limiting beliefs and let them go. So a powerful activity that I did the other day that I really think helps kind of put things in perspective and helps us become aware of the limiting beliefs we have is this. So what I did was I got a piece of paper and a pencil and I made a list of all my limiting beliefs, just as many as I could think of. And underneath that, I asked myself, how would my life be different if I let these limiting beliefs go? And I wrote out how my reality would be different. And as I was writing this out, I realized that the reality that I was writing was the reality that I wanted to live in. But it's not the reality that I'm currently in. And it's because of these limiting beliefs that are not allowing me to be in that reality. I invite you to try out this activity. It's extremely powerful, and then it allows us to know what thoughts we should be looking for. That way we can discard them, because we can train our brain to think the way we want it to think, but we have to therefore feed it the right things and take out the things that no longer suit us. So letting go of limiting beliefs can be hard because they can become our comfort zone. We've identified ourselves in these certain ways, and so we get comfortable in this space. I'm not social, or I'm this, or I'm not smart, I'm not a morning person. But just because it's our comfort zone does not mean that it's what is right for us. So allowing ourselves to break free from this comfort zone, break free from these limiting beliefs, allows us to grow into this person that maybe we didn't even know was inside of us. We are incredible individuals, and we are more amazing than I think we will ever realize. We truly are walking miracles. And we really need to be our best friends at the end of the day. So I invite you to ask yourself this question. What limiting beliefs do you have about yourself? And how would your reality be different if you let them go? I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked this video or you found it helpful, please give me a thumbs up. And if you're new to my channel, please press the red subscribe button. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, night, morning, afternoon, whatever time it is, wherever it is that you are. I hope you're having a lovely day filled with love and happiness. And if you're not having a day filled with love and happiness, I hope that this video brought some love and happiness into your day. So I love you all so much. Thank you so much for watching, and let's continue to make this a better world together. Bye.